Hello everyone. Now in this video I am going to explain you Bernoulli theorem of probability. So this theorem is very important while solving numerical questions and objective type questions for competitive exam and JEE and for higher classes also. So this is very important theorem, so you have to understand it properly. So before understanding this Bernoulli theorem, you have to understand what is the binomial distribution. So binomial distribution mean two terms mean distribution of two terms. That is called binomial distribution. So for Bernoulli's theorem, first you have to understand what is Bernoulli trials. Bernoulli trials means how many times you are repeating the experiment. Suppose tossing a coin, and if you will suppose toss a coin 10 times, so trials equal to 10. So Bernoulli trials are 10. So it's very simple that Bernoulli trials mean number of same experiment how many times you are repeating. So now you read these definitions. In a random experiment, if there are any two events, suppose we are going for a random experiment and suppose there are only two events, success and failure. If you are only two events, success and failures, suppose you are taking example of a coin and you will toss, and suppose we will get head, so we will call success, and suppose we will get tail, so we will call failure. So only two results are there such experiment, and the sum of the probabilities of these two events is 1. If there are only two events, so obviously the sum of probability is equal to 1. Then any outcome of such experiment is known as the Bernoulli trial. So this is called Bernoulli trials if you will get only two results, success or failure. So such types of experiment are called Bernoulli trials. Suppose tossing a coin, that is also a experiment of Bernoulli trials. So let a binomial experiment has probability of success P. We are giving probability for success is equal to P, and always failure is equal to Q. So always P plus Q equal to 1 for one trial. If E be the event, suppose E is the event for success, and let X equal to number of success. Suppose we are repeating any experiment 10 times, so how many times you want to be success, so that number is given to a variable x. So number of times event E occurs in n trial, so how many times that event E for success will occur. So then probability distribution of binomial distribution with parameters n and p. So n is number of trial and p is probability of success. So that two terms if we will distribute, that is called probability distribution of binomial distribution. So this is one formula is given for this binomial theorem. This formula only you have to remember, so you can solve such types of numerical question. So what is the formula? If you want to count, R means number of success, how many time you want to be success. If you are repeating any experiment n time, so what will be the probability that if you want R time successful. So probability of R success in n trial. Suppose n time you are repeating experiment, suppose tossing a coin n time, and R time you want head. So what is probability of PR? R mean number of success. So this is the formula. NCR mean you have to find out the combination R time, the combination of R times out of n, that is NCR. You have to find out probability of success P, you have to count. So P to the power R in Q to the power n minus R, and obviously you know that P plus Q is equal to 1. This will be very clear by the example given on the board. So two types of examples are given here, so that you will understand very properly. On board it is given everything, so I will explain that also. So this formula, now your first task is you have to remember this formula only. NCR P to the power R Q power n minus R. So this formula is same as r plus 1 term in the expansion of q plus p to the power n. If you will expand this p q plus p to the power n, and if you will find out the r plus 1 term in that expansion, so this formula you will get ncr p to the power r q to the power n minus r. So this is called the formula of Bernoulli's theorem. Now see on the board that how you will use this formula to solve numerical question. So suppose you are tossing a coin. Suppose you are tossing a coin 10 times and number of success r. Suppose success you are giving to head. You r time you want head out of number of success is r. So success for head and failure for tail. If you got heads, if you get head, so you will be success. If you will get tail, so you will be fail. So obviously two results are there, only head and tail. So obviously probability for head also 1 by 2 and probability for tail also q 1 by 2. Q means probability for failure and p means probability for success, and this is the table for this probability distribution. Any probability you can count by the Bernoulli formula. So suppose 10 time you are tossing a coin. So and if you want 0 time head, mean not a single time you are getting head, mean not a single time you will be success. So what is the probability to get 0 time head, mean how you will count that probability p0 for 0 time success. For 1 time success, r is equal to 1. How you will count probability p1? For 2 time success, means suppose you are getting 2 time hairs out of 10 time tossing a coin. So how you will count that probability p2? Suppose r is equal to 4. So how you will count that probability for 4 time success p4? So any probability p0, p1, p2, p3, p4, p up to p10 you can count by the Bernoulli theorem. So very simple that only two results are there, head and tail. So probability for success also p is equal to p1 by 2 and probability for failure also q is equal to 1 by 2. And number of trials, how many times you are tossing a coin? 10 times. So what is the number of trials? N is equal to 10. And you know that just I explain you Bernoulli theorem formula. Probability for r times success ncr p to the power r and q to the power n minus r. Now suppose you want number of success is equal to 4. Suppose you want 4 time heads out of 10 time tossing a coin. So what is probability of p4? So you have to put here r is equal to 4 and n is equal to 10. So it will become 10c4. So p also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 to the power r means 4, 1 by 2 to the power 4, and q also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 to the power n minus r means 10 minus 4, that is 6. So you count that. How you will count it? Combination 4 out of 10, taking combination of 4 from 10 time. So this combination you know that how to find out. So 10 you will multiply upside 4 time in decreasing order. 10 multiply 9 multiply 8 multiply 7 4 time, because 4 is downside, and 4 also multiply up to 1. 4 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 1. This is the method of to find out the result of combination. So 4 number upside, 4 number downside, that is the calculation of 10c4. And 1 by 2 total power is 10. If you will calculate that, you will get 105 upon 512. This is the answer of p4. This is the answer of p4. So any probability you can count by Bernoulli formula. Here we count p4, so like that you can count p5, p6 and put that all values in this table. So your probability distribution will be completed. So this is the method to find out any probability for any time success you want. Now taking one another example, because here probability are same, p also 1 by 2, q also 1 by 2. Suppose there are different probabilities. So another one different example I have explaining you here. Suppose a box is there and one red ball is there. So suppose you have to take outside one ball. Suppose one ball you are taking outside and their total are four balls are there of different colors. All colors are different and one red ball is there. So four different color balls are there in the box and one is red ball. And one ball you have to take outside. And if you will get what is success, if you will get red ball outside, so you will be success, and if you will get other color ball outside, so you will be fail. In the same experiment you have to repeat three times. Matlab that one first time you take ball outside, again you put it back, second time you take ball outside, again you put it back, such three times you have to repeat. And then if you are getting red ball, so you will be success. So how many number of trials are here? N is equal to 3 times you are repeating the same experiment. And what is number of success? Suppose you want 2 time red balls, 3 time you are repeating experiment, and suppose you want 2 time red ball outside, so r is equal to 2. Now what is the probability for success? Now if you are getting red ball, so you will be success, so p is equal to, obviously because four balls are there, so what is the probability to get outside one ball and that is of red color, so that probability obviously will be 1 by 4. It is same if you are solving objective type question, so probability of to tick correct answer is 1 by 4. So same, out of 4 if you want one red ball, so probability is 1 by 4. And always probability that is for success. Now what is probability for failure? Q, you subtract from 1. 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 upon 4, because p plus q always equal to 1. Now 2 time uh, you want success, mean 2 time you want red ball out of 3 trial. So obviously p probability p2 you have to count, where r is equal to 2 and now n is equal to 3. So 3 c2 will be the combination, and now p is equal to 1 by 4 to the power r is equal to 2, and q is now 3 by 4, n minus r means 3 minus 2. Now here p is different and q is different, but here p also 1 by 2 and q also 1 by 2, because there are only two results, head and tail. Now here four balls are there, so p is 1 by 4 and q will become 3 by 4. Now same, 3 c2 you have to count, so 3 multiply 2, 2 time upside, and 2 multiply 1, 2 time downside, and 1 by 4 multiply 1 by 4, power is through 2, and 3 by 4 one time. So you will calculate that. So answer of p2 mean 2 time if you want success to get red ball, so that probability p2 is 9 upon 64. So this is the different example of to taking out red ball outside this. So you will count this probability also by the Bernoulli theorem. So this is all two types of different example I have explained you, and hope you have understood it. So this is the total explanation of Bernoulli's theorem. So thank you very much, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe this channel and share it to help everyone. Thank you.